spot, the last paragraph in conclusion say, however, due to the constraints of Remy's model, the detailed results produced should be viewed skeptically. In multiple cases, their results do not match the general consensus or expected directionality of the tax modeling community. Would you elaborate on that?
Yeah, that goes back to what I was saying earlier about whether your model is assuming that the effects are primarily from the demand side, that's more spending, or if it's a supply side, which is going to be there's more capital investment. And that's what Nicole was alluding to, is a lot of the research suggests that the supply side is where you're going to get more bang for the buck, and that's where you should that should be incorporated more into the model. Now again, it's a choice of modeling, and you know, the Tax Foundation, again, in their model for the entire country's economy and how taxes affect it, they place a lot more emphasis on that aspect of it, and Remy's model doesn't, and to say who's right, we don't know, because you never have the counterfactual, but you know, Nicole and my reading of the economic literature is that that's actually where more of the effect comes from, is through the capital channel. So that's why, you know, Tax Foundation and her are skeptical of it generally. And as far as, you know, saying directionality in some cases, that would come to things like the discussion that we had of franchise tax, right? Whereas their discussion of franchise tax suggested that there would be, you know, that's going to not increase growth. But as they said, they elaborated in the presentation, I think this helped, is to say that, well, if you're not assuming this will mean education spending goes down, then the result flips, right? Then it does. So maybe if, you know, Nicole had seen this presentation, she might have softened her tone a little bit. I can't say for sure, but I think that's where my disagreement with that.
So if you were looking at the supply side, then you might be a little more liberal in the outcome, that what Remy is providing probably is a little more conservative number that they're providing.
Yeah, you could say that it's, I mean, because, yeah, I'd say you're right, more conservative. I think the Tax Foundation would say you get both these channels having an effect. There's a demand side effect and a supply side, whereas theirs primarily emphasizes the demand side, right? So in that sense, it would be conservative, and if you incorporate those factors, you might get a bigger impact, a little more job growth, a little more economic growth. And I don't think we would ever say that it's enough such that it's going to be more than 5 or 10% of the total amount. But that, in that sense, yes, we would say that it's just a little conservative.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Any other questions?